have Angelica here with me. We're gonna do a wash, haircut, and style. And I started off by just putting a towel around her shoulders like so, and I'm about to shampoo her hair. So picking a shampoo. So I would wanna know, and you would actually know this already from the consultation, but do you have any color in your hair?
I used to. It was temporary color.
Okay.
But I don't really anymore. It's like hue of pink at the bottom, but
Is it really?
like on the other side.
Yeah. So we don't need a color safe shampoo, so that's good to know. I don't think she needs clarifying shampoo just because her hair's long and clarifying shampoo would just dry it out and it doesn't really feel like there's much product in there. First shampoo, just because it is moisturizing and it's kind of an all-purpose shampoo, to be honest with you. Anybody can really use it. For some reason, the Hydrosource conditioner is called detangling solution. I'm gonna start by taking the hose, point it down. Always keep your fingers under the faucet just to make sure that you aren't scalding them. I point the nozzle kind of away. Do you guys see how I'm doing that? And I go all the way around the hairline with it. And around the ears, just kind of put your hand behind the ear to make sure you get the nape clean. The best way to do it is to take the nozzle and hold it on the scalp, like push it onto the scalp. Not super hard, but just enough so that the water doesn't like spray up. And you're just gonna lift their head up and go all the way onto the nape like that. The nozzle's not gonna, as long as you have it on her scalp, it's not gonna spray up at the ceiling. So once the hair is thoroughly wet, you wanna get your shampoo. I always start off with a pump and a half with long hair and then rub it between your hands. And I always go in first and kind of like distribute it first. Like that. You don't want to leave that dirty. And then just relax your head into my hand. Perfect. Support with your left hand. Your right hand, you're gonna go in and scrub the right side. And use the pads of your fingers and kind of support with your left hand, scrub with your right. Support with your right hand, scrub with your left. Shampoo is activated by water, so you don't always need to add more shampoo. Get that crown and then the nape. That's where then I go in and do like really like softer movements, I guess. Effleurage, you remember that massage movement? Going this way. And I really like, doesn't that feel good? Like you press. So as you press, like spread your fingers out. You do look tan. Wring the hair out a little bit. You want the hair to be not sopping wet for conditioner. Distribute that out. Now you can use a different conditioner on the ends and then like a lighter conditioner for the scalp, or you can just put on the ends. It really just depends on the client. With your hands, palms facing out, and you're gonna go down and then pull up. Down, pull up. And then you're gonna take your thumbs and go around the hairline. Doesn't that feel so good?
I'm not gonna lie, this is what I need after this weekend.
I lift up the head, and then I just go on the neck and massage the neck. There you go. After this, before you do a haircut, you technically can't use, well, you shouldn't use hair product yet because you're not styling it yet, but that's when leave-in conditioner would come in. So if she has really, which I can tell I'm gonna need some leave-in conditioner, I do leave-in conditioner, detangle it, cut the hair, then I go in with a cream heat styler, blow dry it, liquid heat styler, curl it. I'm holding right here.
I brush my hair a lot rougher than this.
So make sure you like, well, that's a good point. So go back, lift, let it kind of fall there. There we go. And then you can comb it. Start with the solid form cut first.
Straighten that hair.
No, you did good. I know. So I had her look down. Now, how short do you want the length to be?
Probably not too short, like not too much off of there. Cause
Do you want to go even more, or is that too much? Too much? Probably like there. If a client is like, don't do it. Go down, and I'm gonna cut off about that much.
Like that I usually get when I get my hair cut.
Oh, good. That's a good sign. What is that sound?
And they stop.
Notice how I just recombed that same section but slid my fingers over? Don't be afraid to do that because you don't want to cut past that knuckle right there. I always take this part and I comb it down so that this is different from a dry cut, right? Because it's all, the hair's very like sticky almost from the water. Now I'm gonna take this next section.
That's exactly what we would do.
Bring it to the shoulders.
A good day would get you.
Notice what I do with this hand. So I cut and then I get my comb and I don't move this hand. I don't let go of this section. Recomb it, slide the hand over a little bit more, and then cut that. Grab it, rotate. That way you can see all the hair laid out and natural.
Start there and then
Okay.
work our way up if it comes to that.
Okay. Right there. Lean forward just a little bit so they can see that section. So that's about how thick you'd want your section. No thicker than that. And no thinner than that either, because you want to be able to see your section. So then when you comb it, make sure you're combing every section, and with any haircut, from the root. You want everything to be even. And then you're going to bring it out. It's tiny, but there it is. Do you guys see that?
Yes. Yeah.
And then angle forward as much as you can, and then you're gonna cut all of that. The next section, and I'm bringing it back to the same position. Now, I'm not having her face the mirror so you guys can see, but I would have her face the mirror and then check my angle in the mirror to make sure that I'm at, you don't wanna be here either. If you're over here, you're gonna be cutting way more off than what you want. So as long as your angles are correct, you won't mess
So you're
up.
gonna be right over the section, like parallel to it.
Correct, right there.
Yep.
Oh, there. See, the more you go, the more you can see of your guide. And if you want, at this point, you could point cut that out. But when the hair's so long and it's droopy, you can't really do that.
But when do you want to?
Yep. So you have to take your next section.
I know it was, but I'm trying to hype her up for her big haircut. Okay, so
Her big haircut. Like the
So you cut all of that right there. Yep.
Yes, I love vibrant.
Very good.
eat it up.
So that's literally perfect. Good job.
Stop.
A little bit right here in the center. This is going to be my new guide. Now, see when I hold this guide up, it's already at an angle.
Yeah.
See that? We're just going to continue that angle to the back.
You just continue the mohawk to the back.
Yep, continue the mohawk to the back, bring it straight. And do you guys see, there's your guide from the length, there's your guide from the mohawk.
So do you do the over directing thing? Like
You don't have to, you just bring it straight. Now, if her hair, see how all this fell from the mohawk that I brought? If this didn't fall, I would keep over directing until it fell.
always over direct.
And make sure you're watching. So there's your guide, right there. Like that. That's helpful. And see, there's not as much the higher you go up. Grab it with my hand to kind of like start slide cutting. Right here is where I'm gonna start. So I'm gonna just go like that. All the way down.
It was at the bottom though, so
I've done that when I had her. It's all even.
And I'm like, no, this is what happened because she would literally just go snitch on me.
It's so true.
Me and Isabel, we went to use the
All
garbage.
right, so I am gonna just start back here. And I'm gonna take pretty big sections just because it's a huge round brush.
Ate that up. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, that looks so
Ooh,
good. Yes, that looks
look at
so
you.
good. I feel like it frames your face so well. Lordy, Angelica's 40.
Or